So Nintendo lied to us. The Nintendo vs Twitter account just announced a new Splatfest out of nowhere, even after all the haha no more new content updates. First time being at the Splatoon 2 World Championships in 2018 when Nagami extended the new content updates to the end of the year. Second time being where Nagami dropped Sheldon's picks in early April of 2019. And now, this new Splatfest. Except it isn't really new. Instead it was the first official Splatfest since Splatoon 2's launch. Mayo vs Ketchup, or if you're that guy, which would you prefer, cheese ink or blood red ink? It got me thinking about what Splatfest they could have done instead of this one, or if they lie again about this being a bonus one-off Splatfest, what other old Splatfest could they rehost? Are they doing this because of the current world situation, or because the other results system was totally unbalanced? I'm only counting Splatfests in the North American/Oceania region that were held before the update where Clout was introduced for Splatfest. So for the Splatfest from Retro vs Modern onwards won't count. Also, this is all my opinion based on my experiences with the Splatfest. Let me know your top 5 in the comments below. Anyways, in no particular order, number 5. Sci-Fi vs Fantasy. Sci-Fi is objectively better than Fantasy in my opinion, and it'd be cool to replay this fest over the one about sources. The Shifty Station, Goose Sponge, on the other hand, is terrible compared to the ones we had in the final year or so of Splatfest. It's literally just sponges and an ink rail, nothing too fancy. Number 3. I did say in no particular order. Action vs Comedy. Isn't he or does that blue look familiar? I wonder why. Jokes aside, although the team I was on did win the Splatfest, it's still such a good theme. It's better than the Condiment Fest? It's another genre fest. They should have a fantasy versus comedy face-off. Oh no, I'm getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splatfest tournament flashback. This was the first Splatfest I won, so it'd be cool to relive it again, and maybe even with another spicy win. I don't know. I actually don't mind the Shifty Station for the Splatfest, the Zone of Glass. I found it really cool, and you could also see the ink from underneath, so that's also a bonus. Number 4. Flight vs Invisibility. Apart from my awful post rooting for Team Invisibility, which is probably the reason why Team Flight won, I regret everything about this. This was the first of 2 superpower Splatfests, with the second one being time travel versus teleportation. That's when I lost my 100 times battle, and it still pains me. I was in Team Invisibility because if I had invisibility, I could play Mii Simulator because no one talks to me. The colours were cool, but it got boring when Sci-Fi vs Fantasy decided to copy Flight vs Invisibility's homework and change it a little bit. It honestly felt like there were too many blue and green colour combinations, but there were just 2. Just 2. And the Shifty Station, the secret of Splat. It's nothing too interesting, but it was pretty interesting at the time since we didn't have the Shifty Stations we have right now. Number 2, Cake vs Ice Cream. Okay, I know what you're thinking. But Mosh, this was the demo Splatfest and it wasn't in the original game and it only went for 4 hours. Yes, exactly. It went for 4 hours, which is why it should be redone in this game. Not to mention that it was basically the Waifu Wars instead of some family-friendly battle against 2 desserts. Like, look at the results. I feel like a rematch would even out the scores a bit, because I doubt 76% of people were on Team Ice Cream since they liked ice cream more than cake. They probably liked Marina more than the ice cream. Even Pearl acknowledged the love and support on Marina in the Final Fest announcement. 2 years late. And now for number 1. It's Squid vs Octopus. Okay, I know this Splatfest was to celebrate a year of Splatoon 2's release, but it would be even cooler with the Clout system. They even showed the Clout system using this Splatfest. Way to tease us, Nintendo. Anyways, at the time of this Splatfest, the Octo expansion had only been out for a month, so we didn't have a lot of time with this precious species. Like, look at them, they're so clueless! I'm also pretty sure that at least 75% of Team Octopus were a fan of... a certain Octo. The Shifty Station, Sweet Valley Tentacle, made a lot of sense for the Splatfest with the Octoling Tentacle and the blown up squid dummy from Splatoon 1's testing area, and the fireworks before the match even started. Oh, I love that. On that note, I'll end it right there. Thank you for watching the video. Do you agree with my list? What Splatfest do you want to see make a comeback? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new.